So I want to tell you a little bit about my vacuum cleaner and how that kind of relates to a little life lesson. So I originally, quick backstory to vacuum cleaner because I got one of the robot ones, and this is kind of where it comes from. So I was just looking at a regular vacuum, a broom, mop, whatever, and it's like, the vacuums are kind of expensive in general, and the robot vacuum is it's like twice as much. But I use the Honey browser, so I decided I'll just put it in the Honey, have it on a watch list. A month later, it said, hey, guess what? We found one that was a good one for like 40% off. So I was like, okay, well, that's basically the same as the other vacuum. Might as well try it out. Maybe I'm going to be a robot vacuum kind of person. So I got it and I thought it was cool, interesting, weird, a little hard to set up, all that stuff. And I just thought it was cool that I can just set it, leave, or have it on a schedule, and it's just constantly cleaning. And I don't really think much, like I imagined it wouldn't do an excellent job, but it would do the job. That's kind of what I was thinking. So it's been maybe a few weeks that I've had it, and I've run it quite a bit just to see, there's been dust and stuff from the construction and remodeling of this house that I'm in now, and just me generally walking in and out, forgetting my shoes, not whatever, so on. It's been pretty clean. I run that thing nearly every other day, and I look around, I'm like, oh, it's very clean. It's vacuumed, the floor is swept, it's gotten everything. But every single time I run it, I check the bin, like the dirt bin, the dust bin, and it's always pretty full. It's like, where's all this coming from? And this is kind of this idea of this compound effect, this incremental, just a little bit, baby steps, all of that. This little robot with the brushes that are like, I don't know, it's like 8 to 10 inches, just spinning, and it's just going haywire all over the place. It tries not to repeat, but it definitely crosses over areas that it's already done. But it just persistently, just continuously just tries different things, very small, and it just keeps going. And it's not really doing much at a time, but it's relentless. And I like this because it's kind of this reminder of just like, just do just a little bit, this little, as soon as you stop, you're not doing anything. And this little robot vacuum, although it takes way longer to vacuum the house than if you did it yourself, which you could probably do in like, I don't know, 10 minutes, it'll run like an hour. But it's doing it in this way that it's just self-sustaining. I can trust it because it's so relentless, and it learns kind of from its mistakes, and it's just, even though it's crazy, it's just intelligent. But I like this, going back to the brush size, it's small. The house is like 100 meter square. I don't even know, but it's just constantly going and just constantly doing, even though it's a little bit at a time, it constantly does it, and it does a really good job because it's not thinking about the end. It's just going as long as that battery runs. And I just find that really interesting. And I guess just the analogy is, this is a firsthand practical example of what happens if you just take little bites, eating that elephant one bite at a time. You don't try to rush, you just go steady. And one of my favorite phrases of all time is slow is smooth and smooth is fast. And it's just like, is that right? Yeah. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Yes. So that kind of thinking, which is just like, slow down. It's all right. You'll get there a little bit on a little bit on a little bit. And I've applied this to my work, especially with like deadlines. And it's funny because if I slow down and just do things properly, and just knowing with that confidence that it's going correctly, I'm almost always doing better and faster than if I try to rush it and try to do the things all at once and get it done really fast. This rule and type of thinking doesn't apply to procrastination or not doing things and not getting things done. This is about how you do get things done that you are getting done. You can improve it by slowing down and just chilling out. So that's it. My little robot analogy. Till next time. Cheers.